Okay, so I finished class for the day and I want to go out for this party, but I don't have a lot of time to get ready and I don't want to put a lot of effort into it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that same kit from Christi that I used to do my daytime makeup, and I'm just going to transform it into a hot evening look. So this is the extra brush that Christi has provided. It's her contour brush, which is perfect for creating a really smoky, flirty eye because of the way it's angled. And I'm just going to use the darkest brown that she has in her brow kit for her shadow duo to measure a backwards 7 that I'm then going to blend and give me a really flirty, smoky look. So the way I do that is the same way that I measure my brow when I go from the corner of the nose to the corner of the mouth. That's the same angle that I want the stem of my 7 to be. So I'm going to go from here, straight up, just like so. And then I'm going to bring it over just a little bit. But notice I'm bringing it above my crease as opposed to in my crease because I don't want to close up my eye and make it look smaller. I want to make it look larger and flirtier. So I'm going to take it over just like so. And then I'm going to blend it in with this fan brush. And that immediately gives me a much more dramatic, sassier look. So again, I'm going to go straight up at that same angle I would if I were to measure the outside tail of my brow. And bring it over just a little. And you see that 7 shape that I'm talking about? That's the look that's the angle you want to create. And you can leave it kind of dark if you want to and blend out the edges for one look, but I personally like to go just a little bit softer. And see how easy that blends? It doesn't get much more goof-proof than that. Another tip that you can do too, and to give you an even more dramatic look, earlier to give me that sheer glow, I used the fan brush to put on some of that diffuser powder and give me a soft glow. But for nighttime, I want to have a little bit more. So I'm going to use my contour brush to really pack on a more opaque layer of that diffuser powder. So I'm going to go right here, and I'm just going to press right on my lid. Blend it in with my finger just a little bit and give me just a little bit more shine and highlight. Voila! And then also what I like to do too, if I have that dark brown right here, just to give me more of a smoky look on that outer corner, I'm going to take some of the taupish blondish colors together and I'm going to go right along that outside corner and let it all just kind of blend out so it just smokes out naturally to blend in that light color out to the dark brown. And then, finally, what I'm going to do to really kick off my look and give me more of a flirtatious cat eye is I'm going to take that super dark brown with the designer #1 end of my brow brush. And I'm just going to pull out like a little cat eye. And I'm just using the width of the brush and just bringing it in. And you can use your contour to blend it just a little. And look at how much more dramatic and smokier that is. And we don't have anything underneath, and as you can see, you're perfectly fine without it. But if you want a little liner underneath, just take that dark brown that you just used with the #1 end and just line that lower lash line. Just barely, and that gives you a soft liner because you don't want to overpower the dramatic shadow with a dark liner. So the brown in this kit is perfect. think I'm ready to party.